All right, 5 o'clock. Beautiful afternoon. We got Lions Seahawks on tap. A little bit of juice from Michigan State, Wisconsin, depending on your perspective. So what I wanted to do in the last hour of the show with Rico here, I can't believe I'm going to say this. I'm going to sound like Doug. Your open line calls. Look, I want to make sure you can call in on what you want to call in on. And we've had some fun with the Lions stuff regarding forward down the field. I think the team is about to become a winner. It means you need to ditch that loser-ass song. And we've had a healthy debate about it. The other end of it is this is a game that's just about your credibility. Because you can't come home after beating the Chiefs on 10 days rest and lose to the Seattle Seahawks.
That's been my biggest argument. That's why game number 2, win or lose to what you did in Kansas City, this was going to show your real character. How about this for the song, Mike? Maybe this could be the last year. You win the division, you're now winners, you lose the song. All that other stuff is gone.
That's my point.
You're now the division winner, and for next year and on, no more song.
Yeah, and it also comes with something that Rico said earlier, guys. It's part of what Tampa Bay did when they were ready to turn a corner. You rebrand your team. You guys have to be comfortable letting go of a past that's done nothing but hurt you.
That's not going to happen.
Well, listen,
I don't know. I hope it happens,
You
Mike.
don't need to totally change the colors. You can slightly alter. We all enjoy the throwback blue to the base Honolulu. And we got to get rid of Bubbles the Lion. Got to.
The first time they did the Thanksgiving Day uniforms, I liked them. I've grown tired of them.
Okay, then. So that's one angle. The other is I don't want to hear any excuses Monday. Yes, I expect that you're going to win. Yes, I want Pete Carroll's head in a jar. But do not come to this radio show Monday if you lose this game and offer any excuses. It's a direct strike against your credibility.
So no refs.
I don't want to hear it. And by the way, did you hear what TJ said?
Yeah.
The crew that's calling this game, rather litigious. 19 flags thrown in the game they worked last week. 19. I understand Taylor Decker's not going to play. You have one of the best offensive lines in the league. I don't want to hear it. Play the game. Go win the game. You know, I believe Aaron Glenn and this defense are way better. Well, then don't let Seattle come here and get loose for 40 points. Yeah. What?
I want to see so many false starts because of this crowd.
You will.
Like, that has to be part of the game plan for this
Prop
crowd.
Bet Casino, can you add this as an addendum?
How many?
Okay.
What's the
False starts on Seattle in this game. Over-under set at 2.5. I'll take the over.
I was going to say
I'll take
3.5.
over 3.5.
All right, make it 3.5 then. I'll take the over.
Yeah.
4 total.
Yep.
Hold on. David, where you at with this? You're taking over?
No.
You're taking over?
I'm going under.
Okay.
Yeah, I probably go
Somehow
under.
the Lions start slow, and it takes the crowd out of the game.
I don't think this crowd cares. I think this crowd
that's fair.
is.
I'm going to go under as well, only because Seattle's used to playing in a place with loud noises.
Their offense isn't. Buddy, I will be sorely disappointed. Here's a number for you. I looked this up because I'm a loser. What does 142.2 mean?
I don't know.
What's that number? 142.2. Any guesses?
Your passing game?
No. Any. I mean, I'll just give it. It is the NFL record for decibels at a football game. Kansas City versus New England AFC title game about 5 years ago. 142.2.
Ooh, I was going to guess in the 120s. Wow.
Is there, and that's louder than a jet plane taking
I
off.
was about to say, that's hearing damage.
Well, that's what I want Sunday. Hearing damage everywhere.
So ski mask and deaf people.
Ski masks and hearing damage. No, I'm making a point to you that this is an enclosed stadium, a fan base that it's not just starving. It's that, like, winning against Kansas City, it was on the road. And the fans have had to wait 10 days to see this team. And now you're at home. And it's against a team that's kind of busted your ass the last 3-4 times you played them. Even dating back to the playoff game where if you don't score a touchdown, were you even there?
Yeah.
Thank you, Matt Stafford. So, yeah, I expect chaos.
Okay.
But, no, I'd love to hear from Lions fans, whether it's the fight song, which is the fun angle, or whether if you think I'm putting too much expectation or pressure on your team, well, too bad. This is what comes with trying to win a division and trying to be a 1 or 2 seed in the NFC. And look, laugh even further when I tell you, I don't think the Eagles are anywhere near as good as they were last year. I told you I didn't trust a team that had to replace 2 coordinators and is starting, 5 or 6 new faces on defense. The Minnesota Vikings cannot pass protect Kirk Cousins, yet they threw for 400 yards last night. I don't think this Eagle defense is anywhere near what it was last year.
No.
And offensively, Jalen Hurts looks like Jalen Hurts from 2 years ago.
But how much of that was just Jefferson is just that guy, and you can't guard him?
You know what?
Don't care.
Don't care. Because last week I saw Mac Jones making big throws on him.
You know what?
No, it's okay.
No, that's fair. That's fair because it's like, man, it's just like you can't. This is where you look at your coach and you throw your hands up like, what did you want me to do?
But this is a credibility game. And if you don't want to hear Rico woofing at you Monday, win the game. Because this is what good teams do. You don't let someone come to your house who looks like a train wreck and let him get out of here with a W. I expect to be 2-0 Monday. I expect to keep the vibes going. And I want to be able to talk about how serious we can be about this team. Because as it pertains to the NFC North, we begin to form data points. You know, Minnesota's bad, guys. They're not going to make the playoffs. Now, the Bears and Pack, 1 week's not enough, but if the Bears go to Tampa and Justin Fields still can't read a defense, can't process, they ain't making the playoffs. You start to do some elimination here, and you look at this and go, okay, we're 2-0. These teams are 0-2. You see where we're going. Mm-hmm. The other thing I need from you guys is, look, if you want to call about Michigan State and Washington, you are welcome to. We're living in rarefied air where the Lions are really good. We don't get to do a lot of college on Fridays now. Now, if the games are big, week Michigan plays Penn State or something like that, yes. It's been a terrible week for Michigan State. I have no idea what to expect. I am hopeful, but we all know that hope ain't worth a hill of beans.
Well, here's one thing you can expect. Mark D'Antonio will be on the field, not in the booth.
All right. Well, that's good, I guess. Better than the jersey selection.
Things.
My point is you are more confident than I am, and if you want to sell that, you can sell it. I'm not laughing at you.
No, I mean,
I just don't know what to think.
I'm not selling it. I'm just saying for me, it really breaks down to when you look at what's going on with Michigan State, these guys pretty much turned off their phones. They stayed focused. They just dialed in. This is going to be a motivated group. You had a lot of the former players from the Rose Bowl who have been at practice all week encouraging these guys. D'Antonio was here, the stabilizing force. It just seems like it's a setup that they're going to play off of adrenaline to start the game. Here's how you lose to Washington. You fall behind 21-0. If you could come out there.
What was last year? 16?
16.
Remember they had the safety.
I think it was,
they fell over in the end zone and took the safety, but they had the 2 goal line stands. But it was like 16-0, I think, before they woke up.
I want to say it hit 23.
Good God.
And then Michigan State scored a touchdown. But you can't have a slow start. And then Michael Penix, that first road game, he's not the same person. I don't know what it is. You leave the comfort of your state. Going back to his days at Indiana, he's 1-3 in that very first road game.
You know what I'd love to see? Because I told Cookies for the podcast, I'm like, you're breaking this game down. I'm going to watch it as a fan. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm not betting it. Leave me alone. And I told the listeners that. I wanted to find data on Penix on grass versus Penix on the fast track. And I didn't pin it down, and I just wonder. I don't know. Look, man, I'm hopeful. Can you get to halftime, be 1 score down? Can you be in a game? Can you somehow not allow Kalen DeBoer to look like the greatest offensive mind in the history of offensive minds?
The secondary is going to get right. Secondary is going to get challenged. Washington does not have a run game. Can you get Nate Carter going? If Nate Carter is if you're State, you got to lean on the running game. You got to keep Penix on the sideline. You're probably going to see at least 2 trick plays in the game. You're going to have to go for. You got to play this like you're playing a top 10 team.
Hold on. I'm going to say something. And I don't want you to think I'm doing it to bust your balls or be provocative. I'm not. You and I have a fundamental disagreement on how this team needs to play. I actually think they just need to grip it and rip it. They need to throw the football, Rico. This running game blows. The slow developing, it's a bad O-line. I'm not saying you don't run it. Let me be clear. But their best offense is letting Noah Kim rip it.
No, but Mike, when he's doing that, it's because teams are now focusing. It's like when K9 was there. You know that Nate Carter can break it off for 30 yards. You can't just drop all your safety. Somebody's got to be eyeing the backfield. So you do. Noah Kim is best off of play action, and that's when he's ripping it and hitting guys down the field. He's hitting Mosley. He's hitting all those guys. If you just say, okay, Trey, okay, Noah, just start competing with Penix, not going to work.
No, I just.
But if they respect the run,
All right.
now play action opens up, and now that's when you hit Malik down the field for 20 yards.
You want to talk Lions? It's there. You want to call in? Do it. I have no idea what State's going to do. I'll watch the game like you guys. And if it gets out of hand, well, we won't be streaming anymore. We'll be back to the cable. David, I'll get your thoughts, get some ticket texts, and we'll get some phone calls. Do the picks bottom of the hour as well. 248-539-9797. First time all day I've had open phone lines. You want them, reach out and grab one, as David would say. Or what the hell's the line? Oh, here it is. There it is.
Hey,
Rico,
kids.
tell them all about it.